In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 social media tools that can accelerate your growth on social media this year. My name is Chris, and on this channel we talk about everything digital marketing. So if you want to get involved in the conversation and learn a bit along the way, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you'll be the first to know about all of my latest videos. So the first tool I want to share with you is Buzzsumo. Buzzsumo is fantastic for generating social media content ideas, but also monitoring mentions of your brand and key topics around the web. A lot of the time, your content just absolutely tanks. You upload a new image or a new post on Facebook, and you check back a few hours later and there's no likes, no comments, and no shares. Well, this is where Buzzsumo can come in. Buzzsumo allows you to take a particular topic, search for that topic in their system, and then they'll show you all of the key pieces of content that have got the most shares across social media. So in a way, you can have a look at this content, see the types of topics and the things people are talking about, and that's going to help you craft your social media strategy to make sure that you're offering content that people are interested in and that people are going to want to like, comment, and share. What's great as well is Buzzsumo allows you to monitor mentions of your brand or topics of interest. You can create an alert that sends an email to you every 24 hours. So if, like me, you want to know what's going on in the digital marketing space, I just set up a few alerts on Buzzsumo, and every day I'll get emails that will send me all of the latest news and social media content on that topic. Then I can scroll through there. I might be able to come up with some video ideas or just some general social content that I want to promote myself. I can also look through that list and see if there's just some articles that I might want to share on Twitter or LinkedIn. Just by getting these alerts of different topics, it gives you some ideas of exactly what you want to post on your social media page. And as well, you can monitor mentions of your brand. So if you want to know what people are thinking about your brand and what they're talking about on social media that's related to you, set up that alert and then you'll get a whole stream coming through every day, every month, every week, and you'll be able to see exactly what people are saying about your brand. And if there's anything negative, you can hop on that straight away rather than having a negative conversation going on about your brand and you don't even know about it and you don't even engage with those people. Finally, Buzzsumo also allows you to find influencers on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Now, I've already done a video on finding the right Instagram influencer, so if you're interested in that, click somewhere up here and you'll be able to go and watch that video. But for Buzzsumo, if you're on that platform, you can just type in a topic of interest. So for example, if you are a local restaurant and you want to find some cooking influencers to partner with, you go on Buzzsumo, type in cooking or type in something a bit more targeted that, like it could be Italian cooking or French cooking, and it's going to spit out loads of different influencers for you. And in that list, you're going to be able to see their engagement, and you're going to be able to really scroll through and just in a snapshot decide who could potentially be a good influencer for you to partner with. So the next tool I want to share with you is something called ManyChat. Now, in today's day and age, people expect customer service 24/7. I can't tell you the amount of times I've contacted a brand and I've seen that they're only open 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. Now that's all well and good, I understand they've got people to pay, but at the end of the day, I'm working during those times and I don't have time to talk to your company while I need to be working. So really that 24/7 customer service experience needs to be served somehow, and that's where ManyChat can come in. ManyChat is a Facebook Messenger bot that is designed for sales and marketing. It's really easy to use and you can build a bot for near enough anything. So take, for example, the customer service option. You could build a complete bot of interactive FAQs related to your product and your brand, and people are simply just going onto Facebook, they're opening the Messenger tab, they see the question that they want to ask, they click on that, and the answer is just spun straight out to them. And if they've got follow-up questions from that, you could again design your bot so that they can ask those follow-up questions and then they'll get the answers there and then. It gives the customer a far better experience, and it also lessens the load on your customer service team. And the best part is this stuff is working 24/7. So if at 3 in the morning someone wants to ask you a question about your product, you don't even need to be there to answer it. The bot can do the work. Another example of how you can use ManyChat is for sales. You could try and qualify leads by asking a series of questions in Facebook Messenger and then ask for somebody's email address once you've qualified that they're a worthwhile lead. You then pass that lead on to your sales team and all of a sudden they're working far more efficiently with the leads that they're getting from Facebook. So the next tool I have, it's an easy one. It's one that you've probably heard of, but it's one that's definitely worth mentioning, and that is HootSuite. Social media is moving so fast and it's become such a crowded space that on the majority of platforms, if you're just posting once a day, that's not going to get the job done. You need to be posting regularly, you need to be looking at the times of day, the particular days in the week that you need to be posting, and you need to do this more than once a day if you want to maximize your reach and maximize your engagement. And that is where HootSuite comes in. In a nutshell, it allows you to schedule your social media content days, weeks, and even months in advance. So you could sit there, have a day where you just want to plan out and create social media content, do that once a week, plan for weeks in advance on social media, and all of a sudden you've got a ton of content ready to go at the times that you want it to go. Now what's great about HootSuite as well is it has a really in-depth analytics system. So you can analyze all of your content. You can see what types of content are getting most engagement and also what times of day or what days of the week look to be the most important for you in terms of engagement as well. So ultimately you can see quite clearly what's working and what's not working. With HootSuite as well, you can monitor mentions of your brand and you can interact with messages across a variety of different social media platforms. So you can work far more efficiently. You're not hopping in and out of Facebook, going and answering messages there, hopping over to Twitter and remembering your logins for that platform that you've not bothered to log into for a few months. You can do all of this in HootSuite. There's one dashboard where you just go in, you see your Facebook messages, your Twitter messages, and the stuff you're getting from Instagram as well. And in that one dashboard, you can engage with your audience. So the next tool I have for you is Later.com. Now, a lot of social media schedulers like HootSuite just aren't up to scratch when it comes to Instagram. They don't offer you the ability to schedule your stories or to do multiple images in one post so you can create carousels. And these have become big parts of Instagram. So if those features aren't offered in some of these social media schedulers, you might need something a bit more specific and tailored for Instagram. And that's where Later.com comes in. So unlike many of the other social media schedulers, with Later.com, you can actually schedule your stories and you can schedule multiple images in a post where you could create a carousel. So really it is the one-stop shop for everything in terms of your Instagram content scheduling needs. Instagram is a very visual platform. It's not just the quality of each individual post you need to be looking out for. You also need to be looking at your Instagram feed and see if that's visually appealing. Does everything look like it's part of the same family and on brand, or does it look like a complete mess? And this is something Later.com allows you to do. You can schedule in all of your content and it will give you a preview of what your Instagram feed will look like. So that way you can look at what your profile might look like after you've scheduled a few pieces of content. And if that doesn't look great for you, then you might want to shuffle some content around or you might want to create an entirely new post. But it gives you that insight to see what the finished product will look like. Later.com also has a really in-depth Instagram analytics tool. So again, you can look at that and you can decide when's the best time to post, but most importantly, what's the best type of content for you to be posting. So the final tool I have for you is Canva. Now, social media has become such a visual place. You've got platforms like Instagram that are dedicated entirely to images and video. Essentially, if your content looks amateur, your social media is going to tank. Canva is a very straightforward design tool. It's nothing like Photoshop where there's so many different features that you can just get absolutely lost if you don't have a real passion for Photoshop. With Canva, you can just drop and drag, you can use thousands of templates and adapt them to the way you want, and that allows you to make so many visual pieces of content without having to be a design whiz. Like I say, it's all drop and drag and it's really easy to use. You can upload your own fonts and logos as well, just to make it even more on brand and really fit in with your brand styling. Canva's also brilliant for creating Facebook ads. You can choose the dimensions of your ad that fits the ad formats that you're going to be creating. And again, just in that drop and drag style, you can pull in your own images and text to really make your ad stand out. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I recommend you go here next to learn more about 5 Facebook advertising strategies that you need to try, and go here to see whatever YouTube recommends for you.